Hello, hi everyone. I'm Rick Kirkham of InHomeComputerHelp.com, and today I'm going to give you a quick lesson on Google Docs. Let's kind of go back, and we have to find our Google Docs, so let me share the screen. There, now we're sharing. Okay, so let's go find our Google Doc, and let's make me a little bigger. There we go. Who wants to see that face bigger, huh? All right, so let's pretend that we don't see it. And let's just go up to uh, search here, get answers from Drive. Okay, let's just type in Google Doc lesson. Okay, there it is in the folder that we made. You may recall that. And I showed you how to title it. Do not leave things untitled, please. You'll be opening every single document that you have. So let's double click this. And remember, I showed you before, this starts out showing untitled document, but it defaults by making your very first line of text your title. If you just click right inside there, that's all. It takes like 5 seconds to do that, right? And let's do something else too. Let's go ahead and paste our last YouTube video in here again. There we go. Let's go to share, copy. Okay, back to here. Okay, let's give us a little room here. And once again, right mouse click for a menu, left mouse click for an action. And then we're going to do the left mouse click for the action of pasting. And once again, you'll recall our video, our video link is not actually a link yet. But when I press the space bar on my keyboard, now it's got a link to it. Okay, so the main part of the lesson I want to show you today is being able to restore your document through your history. Okay, I still remember having a academic tutoring mom. I'm a in-home tutor specializing in students with ADHD because I have ADHD. I've mentioned that before. In fact, let's do this too. You can always find me at https in home tutoring Honolulu.com. And then once again, I press the space bar. Boom. Now, since I'm on this subject here, let's say that I want to create a different link, a link that's actually got words in it. Anchor text is what it's called. In home tutoring Honolulu. Specializing in ADHD. When I advertise, I actually say in-home tutoring, Honolulu, Hawaii, covering all of Oahu, specializing in ADHD because I have ADHD. I know it sounds long, but it helps. But now, let me show you a couple tricks here. And I was not planning on doing this, but since it came up, I can actually go here, click on this, and once again, you see these two little windows here? They mean copy, so I can copy this. Now, I highlight these words, and there's a couple ways I can do this. I can go up here and go to Insert, And here's a link. Click on that. And then I want to paste this in. How do I paste this in? Right mouse click for the menu, then left mouse click on paste. And then I click on apply. And there it is. Once again, we now just made a link to another web page with anchor text in it. So this is what's called anchor text in SEO. That's search engine optimization. And once again, that wasn't planned. What is planned is for me to show you how to recover a page, a document from the history. Okay, so for example, let's say, well, I'll give you a great example. I had an academic tutoring mom call me up and was all upset because she accidentally deleted her son's homework. And by the way, guys, if you hit Control A, that highlights everything. If you're doing something with that, the minute you're done with it, the minute you have anything highlighted and you're done with it, click off of it because that's a little dangerous to have. But let's say you did do that. Now, there are a couple of things you could do. Let's say you accidentally deleted all this for some reason. So I just press my delete key on my keyboard. Oh no, it's all gone. What do I do? Now I have to start over. No, you don't. Okay, on a Windows computer, you can press Control Z. On a Mac, you can press Command Z, or you can just go up to Edit and click on Undo. Okay, and once again, this is all highlighted right now. I'm going to click off of that so it's not all highlighted. Now, another way you can do that, let's say you accidentally overwrote something and you just wish it was back the way that it was. So you can actually go up to File and then History, where version history, there it is, and go to See Version History. And believe it or not, my face is in the way here. Let me see. Here we go. Okay, so if you look down here, this is highlighted, highlight changes. So the last change we made was we deleted all this. That's why this is all highlighted. So now let's click on July 3rd. Okay. And those things weren't there. July 4th. Okay, there's all that. And anytime I see something that I like, where, oh, yeah, I wish it was this way, whatever that way happens to be, you go up here and you click on Restore this version, and then it's back to that version again. Okay, and let's get rid of our history, version history. There, you can delete history. I don't want to do that, believe it or not. What I do want to do is I want to click this arrow right here and go backwards and get rid of all of that. And let me show you one more thing here that's kind of neat. I use Google Doc to web page to make a web page of what we just did. So if I click on that and go to that web page, so this is a Google Doc that you just saw here as a web page. And you notice there's the video that we just embedded. So I didn't have to do anything special to this. And there's all of our information right there. That's Google Doc to web page, which is pretty cool. And like I mentioned before, that's one of the reasons I'm doing this. But I think we can unshare now. But if anyone has any questions or anything, then just put a question in comments. I can either make another video for you, or I can just answer it right there in the comments if it's a simple question. But that's it. So God bless you. Have a great rest of your day or evening. Aloha.